Hello tout le monde, comment allez-vous? Donc on est parti pour une quatrième partie de l'appel de Cthulhu. Désolé d'avoir mis un peu de temps pour pouvoir streamer, mais le travail, hein. Je peux pas être partout devant mon PC ou au boulot. Et puis faut payer son loyer, faut payer ses factures et tout. Donc forcément faut faire plein de trucs. Donc là je sais plus trop où est-ce que j'en étais. Ah oui, ça y est, je m'en souviens. On était retourné à l'asile dans la peau de la femme médecin, je sais plus comment elle s'appelle. Hop, hop. Bon. Hop, c'était à 17h50, donc on va essayer de refaire une petite vidéo de 2 heures. Dans la librairie sans empire, ça remontait la piste d'une tentative de cambriolage avortée. Il a découvert que Charles Hankis était à l'origine du méfait et a ouvert le coffre-fort du libraire pour y découvrir que ce dernier et Sarah Hankis y avaient caché un livre relié de peau humaine semblait attirer le détective. Lorsqu'il l'a ouvert, sa conscience a été projetée dans un autre corps. Voilà. Ah, malheureusement, les temps de chargement. Est-ce que le chat va s'afficher? Normalement, le chat il s'affiche. Où est-ce qu'il est passé? Ah, il est là. Ah, temps de chargement qui dure 3 heures. Sinon, moi j'ai testé. Je me suis mis sur Andem, je sais pas comment on prononce ça. Plutôt pas mal. J'aime bien. Après, il faut voir sur la durée, hein. Sur la longueur, hein. C'est pareil, hein, quand Destiny il est sorti le premier du nom, les gens le détestaient parce qu'il n'y avait pas assez de contenu. À voir. Putain, mais il a mis 4 ans là pour se télécharger là. Ah bah voilà, entrer dans la folie.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, en même temps, je l'ai fait.
Mr. Blake,
Ah,
can
je
you
peux le
hear
faire
me?
clavier souris, il est pas sûr.
I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty yet again.
Stock. D'accord.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Ah,
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
bon, parle-moi de
What are
ses
his
symptômes.
symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call
Kate.
her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
J'en ai assez.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Ah, qu'avez-vous trouvé? Il y a quelque chose dans le ventre. L'état de ses membres m'inquiète. Il est sévèrement déshydraté.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Il a fusionné avec un poisson.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean?
Il est en train de muter.
Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
C'est un
This
X-Men.
poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Je n'ai rien vu de semblable.
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some
Animal.
kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything?
Oh,
Is there no evidence of his crimes?
je vérifie un truc. Les dossiers cachés sont autant de preuves. Personne ne parle de crime pour l'instant. Restez en dehors de ça.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Ah, mais putain de câble à la con là. Ah. Ah. J'ai des petits soucis avec un truc. Il faut que je regarde un truc. Ah ouais, ça n'a rien changé, avancé. Hop, 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 hop. Je fais des tests de retour vidéo là parce que ça.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Madame Donovan.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Livre de référence de sciences médicales. À la start, un dictionnaire, cet ouvrage référence par ordre alphabétique toutes les sciences médicales connues et pratiquées du monde moderne. Pour chacune des entrées sont listés des ouvrages majeurs ainsi que les noms des sommités de référence.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Ah, la gueule de mégère, là.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Pétasse.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. The doses prescribed by Fuller are
Ordonnance pour
far
des
too high.
barbituriques signée par le docteur Fowler. On va
We're
parler à la
running
dame.
out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Ah, Uomo Dilenkente, cet ouvrage pseudo-scientifique de Sizer Lambroso met en corrélation la morphologie d'un individu et ses prédispositions criminelles. Le sérieux de cette étude et la précision des démonstrations peuvent faire illusion aux yeux d'un lecteur averti. La médecine et les sciences secrètes. Cet ouvrage est très intéressant, adresse à un large public démontrant comment des sciences non reconnues ont influencé la médecine moderne. Magnétisme secret de grand-mère, acupuncture chinoise, hypnose, herboristerie, alchimie et bien d'autres ont contribué dans une certaine mesure à l'enrichissement de la médecine de ce début de siècle. Bonjour madame.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Sur la flotte, docteur.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Oh, on dirait du vomi. Ah, pas l'air très appétissant.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Ouais. Il y a un souci, je peux plus bouger. Ah d'accord.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the...
What for?
To put it in it...
I beg your pardon.
I suspect you, but be
J'ai
warned.
déjà parlé à cette dame là tout à l'heure.
Thank you. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Dossier de médical d'Erin Sanders. Ah, la femme de l'autre qui s'est fait bouffer, qui s'est fait écarteler pratiquement en ville. Ce dossier, le collectionneur. Ouais. Ce dossier décrit l'état dans lequel Erin Sanders est entrée à l'Institut Riverside, ainsi que le traitement qui lui a été administré. Fuller y ajoute une note manuscrite. Il est prévenu de la descendre à l'asile psychiatrique afin de lui octroyer le calme et le repos dont elle a besoin.
Mrs. Sanders?
Oh bah elle doit dormir.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
L'arrière-son me fait penser un petit peu à X-Files.
Another insomniac.
Les petits bruits aigus.
I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Je l'ai pas vu.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Pendant ce temps-là, Maurice Sealer va rentrer dans ça.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Elle fait dodo la
Oh,
mamie.
thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Dr. Colden.
Il y a des trucs à faire derrière. Passer. C'est qui elle?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
D'accord.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Non, on retourne dans le bureau du docteur Fowler, enfin à côté. Faut que j'arrive à retrouver comment faire pour elle.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Voilà, c'est le bureau de docteur Fowler. Pop, 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 pop. Voilà. Ah bah t'as pas assez de muscles, ma petite dame.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
T'as plein d'outils ici, mais tu peux pas les prendre. Ah oui, le gars qui faisait son ménage dans les chiottes. Normalement, on pourra pouvoir y aller. Attends. Non, ça c'est juste la cuisine. Et j'ai envie d'aller pisser un peu dans le chiotte. Ici. Ah bah non, je pensais qu'il y aurait pu avoir... Ah bah voilà.
feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Monsieur Nours est en ligne.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
La pauvre petite.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Non, c'était par là qu'il fallait aller.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome.
Étude psychologique. Une
Of
étude
course.
sur le syndrome de
This is where Fuller found his diagnosis
syndrome de
for Francis
Stendhal,
Sanders.
une maladie mentale particulièrement rare. Le sujet présente des troubles mentaux liés à l'exposition à des œuvres d'art.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Alors, on fait comment? Ah d'accord, c'était une énigme.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Ouais, entretien avec Sarah Hankins.
Conclusions? Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
C'est quoi cette bouteille?
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Tire sur mon doigt.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Je suis partiellement
Sarah
brûlée. Elle semble
Hawkins is the
appartenir à
connection.
Sarah Hankins.
I must go back to the basement.
Où est-ce que je suis? Descendre dans l'aile psychiatrique. Bah, avant de descendre dans l'aile psychiatrique, moi je vais faire une petite halte aux toilettes. Je reviens de suite. Heureux. Ah, mes grottes de pique. C'est bon. Bon, on va essayer de repasser par là-bas pour éviter de se faire. Hop. Voilà. Ah ouais, d'accord. On a vu l'ambiance de l'aile. Le sous-sol. Ouais, bonne ambiance avec du sang partout. Ah bah tiens. Salut toi.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ah.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Il est quand insuffisant.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Ah, j'ai pas encore un score à se lever en occultisme.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking at Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Ah, j'aurais voulu continuer à fouiller. Ah la vieille bagnole. Elle passe pas au contrôle technique celle-ci. Hein. Le livre a projeté Pierce dans le corps du docteur Colden. Le détective a assisté impuissant à l'enquête menée par l'ami de Bradley. Confrontée aux expériences de Fuller, elle s'est introduite dans son bureau et a découvert que le directeur de l'institut Riverside cachait des informations, si ce n'est le cadavre de Sarah Hawkins. Mais elle a été découverte par Fuller. Pierce doit la sauver avant qu'il ne soit trop tard. Ben, j'espère que le prochain Cthulhu là, qui sort le 25 mars je crois, sera sympa également. Et d'après ce que j'ai compris, il serait moins couloir par rapport à celui-là. Je vais refermer la fenêtre parce que même s'il fait bon, il fait pas si chou que ça. Oh, putain. Allez.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Voyons voir. Merde. Le journal de la femme du révérend Hickwood. Son mari John aurait bâti la demeure Hankins appelée Hilltop à la fin du XVIIe siècle. Il comptait parmi les premiers colons blancs de l'île. Les précédents habitants de l'île auraient mystérieusement disparu 3 siècles plus tôt.
An old diary.
Ok.
How old is Fuller, really?
Quel âge a vraiment Fuller? Le Miles Bestarium, volume 3. Ce recueil catalogue la classe de créatures dont je n'ai jamais entendu parler. Divinités venues des étoiles, créatures capables de voyager d'une dimension à une autre. Il se présente comme ouvrage de référence concernant les bestiaires du mythe, sans préciser à quelle mythologie il se réfère. Ces pages sont couvertes d'illustrations fantasmagoriques. Et voilà, progression dans l'occultisme. Voilà, ça c'est cool.
What the... Fuller, too.
Le flacon contenant des somnifères probablement utilisé pour endormir les patients qui ont des difficultés à retrouver le sommeil.
The Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Bon. Passer par là. Peut-on passer par là?
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Moreover,
Putain, j'aime pas ce...
No! No! Oh. My God! What is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else. What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Ah voilà, c'est comme ça que je m'en souviens. Ah, ce nom, ça je l'ai vu tout à l'heure. Oh putain, la voix. Ah voilà, c'est ça que je cherchais. J'ai cru qu'il y avait un bonhomme ici. Oh les boules. Il y a le vide intersidéral. Il doit y avoir une autre porte. Ah, ici c'était fermé, d'accord.
Destiny, it has trapped you.
Salut Nours, comment vas-tu? Qu'est-ce que tu racontes de beau? C'est pas beau ce dessin là. Désolé, je suis un peu concentré. Tu vas commencer? Ouais, bah je te rejoindrai tout à l'heure dans ces cas-là. Vu que j'ai bien avancé, je suis déjà niveau 12, un truc comme ça, 10-12. Non, faut que je trouve le truc qui me permet d'aller là-bas. Faut que j'ouvre une porte. Il doit y avoir une porte à ouvrir. Ouais, pas de problème, je reste sur le live de toute. Ouais, enfin, tu sais, c'est assez narratif au début du jeu, donc je préfère te prévenir. Alors, comment on va faire pour aller là-bas? Et pourquoi le chat ne s'affiche pas? Ah bah voilà. Je vais voir si je peux pas sauvegarder maintenant. Crotte de bique, je peux pas. Ah, je sais pourquoi j'ai le cœur qui palpite. Parce que j'ai plus beaucoup de lumière verte, c'est pour ça.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Je vais récupérer de la lumière verte avant de continuer. Et voir s'il n'y a pas des portes à ouvrir. Non. Je peux pas passer par là. Forcément, faut que je fasse le tour, hein. Ah, putain, la pute. Et un screamer.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Ah, la pute. Ah, je le savais en plus, hein. Je vais regarder un truc parce que normalement j'avais fait en sorte que le chat s'affiche sur OBS, mais pourquoi il s'affiche pas? C'est bizarre. Bah, peut-être que j'ai fait une configuration du Streamlab qui fait que ça ne fonctionne pas. Parce Parce que ça a bien marqué Wizbot, mais ça n'a pas marqué le chat. Là, si c'est marqué. Ah, d'accord. Il est tout en bas. Ah, puis il reste pas longtemps en fait contre le chat. Faudrait que je le fasse. En français, voilà. Tableau de bord. On s'en fout. Non, c'est pas ça. Bon bah je ferai ça plus tard.
What's going on? It never ends.
Ouais, encore un couloir sans fin.
Damnation. That's me.
Oh God!
Ah, ça y est, claustrophobie. Et voilà.
I gotta get out. I got.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
Ah merde.
No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Mais pourquoi? Hein?
Murderer! This madness must stop!
What?
Colden?
Elle est morte, oui. J'ai pu mon briquet sur moi là pour mettre de la lumière. Non, je l'ai plus mon briquet, c'est dommage. Est-ce que je suis encore passé là? Tableau vivant. Il découpe des gens quoi. Sarah Hankinsey vivante.
What did they do to you? Can you speak?
Ah oui, le jouet du petit garçon qu'on a retrouvé dans la maison.
Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. The sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us. It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
Hey! Come out of your dumb hiding hole. Wait.
Merde, je me suis fait voir. Faut que je me cache normalement à un endroit où il ne voit pas en fait. Le livre a projeté plus dans... Ah, ça je l'ai déjà lu ça.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
Donc en fait, faut que je revienne ici. Et que je me cache ici, je crois.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
Just you wait.
Come out of your dumb
Bah non.
hiding hole.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
Je sais plus ce qu'il fallait faire.
The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
This way.
Won't get far.
Come out of your
Come out of
hiding
your
hole.
dumb hiding hole.
Ouais. Je sais plus ce qu'il faut faire. Parce qu'il n'y a aucune porte qui
It was in
s'ouvre.
your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
Ah bah fallait la suivre, tout simplement.
Okay. Okay. Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Darn it. Non, je peux pas piquer ça. Donc un peu de chance, je pourrais trouver des objets intéressants, genre des bouquins d'occultisme, des trucs comme ça. Ah mais il a pas fait de muscu lui.
I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect.
Un tisonnier.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Ah, Tentacule sama.
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone. We're leaving this crazy island.
Ah, c'est très inflammable ce. D'accord.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Ah, pour un vétéran de la Première Guerre mondiale, quand même, hein, c'est un peu une chochotte ce mec. Hein.
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you?
Ouf, scotché.
No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
You're cold. They don't want me dead.
Why? Because you are the one destined to perform the call.
Your wife thinks so.
Fool. My desire to protect Sarah is stronger than their petty schemes.
You hurt her.
No, detective. She is much, much more than a woman. She is the Oracle.
Allez, l'oracle.
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
She needs help.
No. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Ouais, bah tu vas moins bien respirer avec ça. Ça fait l'effet l'arête de poisson coincée dans la gorge. Tentacule sama yamete. Balance-le dans le feu. Ouais, ça marche aussi, une coup de hache dans la gueule. Après la mort de Colden, Pierce, victime d'hallucinations, a progressé dans l'Institut Riverside jusqu'à découvrir Sarah Hankins, vivante prisonnière du Dr. Fowler. La dernière confrontation entre Charles Hankins et sa femme aurait révélé que l'homme, sous son apparence monstrueuse, tentait de protéger celle-ci de l'influence du mythe. Il a mis Pierce en garde. Si Sarah succombe à l'attrait de l'occulte, elle perdra toute libre arbitre et permettra au culte de réaliser leur plan. Invoquer un ancien dieu maléfique, désormais Pierce doit en savoir plus sur les intentions de Sarah Hankins et trouver un moyen de la protéger. Chapitre 9, je crois que c'est 9 sur 13 là, il reste 4 chapitres.
No parent should have to bury their child. Knowing it's me that put
Aucun
him
parent,
there.
tu veux dire.
The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
On va voir la dispute en direct là. Comment tout ceci a commencé?
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Ah, c'est le vieux Winchester, ça.
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
Encore plus de tentacules. Je vais faire un petit tour sur le journal pour augmenter mes points d'expérience. Alors, tout ça c'est bon. Pierce. Ah, je suis à 4 sur 5, ça c'est cool ça. On va peut-être augmenter sa force. Ah, et qu'est-ce que j'ai chopé en machin là? Le coup de la vérité, alors que la santé mentale de Pierce baisse dangereusement, la sensibilité accrue à l'occulte lui ouvre de nouvelles voies. Il est désormais capable à des rares occasions de révéler la vérité cachée lorsqu'il parle aux habitants de l'île. Comme tout ce qu'il a un très haut mythe, l'utiliser à un prix. D'accord. Bon, mais ça c'est Charles Hankins ça. C'est bête qu'elle est mentale. Je suis arrivé trop tard pour. Il y a la résidence de Sanders, le libraire sans nom et l'Institut Riverside. Ah, ça c'est le couteau de la dague ancienne qui nous a permis de tuer le monstre qui était caché dans le tableau. Molos. Ouais, extrait du titre serait tiré du Necronomicon Abdul al-Azred. Cthulhu. Le Necronomicon. Il y a tout ça. Bonjour les gens.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Ok. Dame.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
I saw everything. The tunnels under your house, the rituals, the secret society. I must get you out of its reach.
I know how dangerous they can be to me. But first, there's the Wanderer. I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No. You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you. Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth? What kind of ritual was she preparing?
Le tableau de la...
Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here? Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. She was trying to send back the Shambler. Knowing Mrs. Hawkins, I bet she was willing to fight. Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
Ça, je l'avais pas fait ça la dernière fois. Parce que j'avais pas assez de points en occultisme. Ah, il est là-bas le mur.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever.
Bauble.
It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
C'est les statues qui sont là-haut. On dirait que c'était dans l'une de ces statues. Dans une statue. Oh, il y a lui qui est toujours en vie. Je l'avais pas vu. Bah, j'irai lui faire un petit coucou tout à l'heure. Ça, je sais où c'est. Et voilà. C'était assez facile, hein. Cet amulet est gravé de symboles des anciens. Drake l'appelle la clé d'oreille. Et enfin, comment il prononce ça en fait. Et assure qu'il s'agit d'un artefact d'une grande puissance. Ouais. Mais d'abord, je vais pouvoir parler au petit flic qui est là. Et il veut pas me parler? Ah si.
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened. But I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
T'inquiète.
You and Dr. Colden were close, from what I saw.
Yeah, you can say that. We've known each other for some time now, and... well, let's say...
Oh, c'est mignon.
...that I was sweet on her the first day that I saw her.
Did she share these feelings?
I think so. But I'm not sure. We weren't very good at expressing that sort of thing, but we enjoyed spending time together. In any case, I won't let her death go unpunished.
You knew her better than I did, but don't you think that it would betray Marie's way of thinking? She spent her life saving lives. So wouldn't killing someone in cold blood be contrary to her convictions?
Yeah, you're probably right.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
La voix de la raison.
it's you again.
C'est encore vous. Ah si, je me casse avec la lumette, hein.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that. Ah, it's you again.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe. This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently. That's all I wanted to know.
All in good time.
Tiens, qu'est-ce qu'elle est là?
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand, I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes, Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
You bet I will.
Il s'est fait arrêter. Bah, je crois que je vais m'arrêter là. Du coup, on va s'arrêter là. Parce que de toute manière, je suis bientôt à la fin. Qu'est-ce qu'il me reste encore? Sortir du commissariat, mais ça, c'est assez facile. On doit aller retrouver Sarah Hawkins dans, comment ça s'appelle, au sous-sol pour se débarrasser du vagabond. Puis après, c'est la fin du jeu. Donc, je garderai ça pour certainement demain. Demain, ouais, c'est ça. J'embauche à 22h, 22h30, je sais plus trop exactement, il faudra que je regarde mon planning, mais bon, quoi qu'il en soit, à 14h, même voir, même je peux faire du 16-18h, ça dérangerait pas. Voilà. Hop. On va laisser la cinématique se passer avant de tout couper.
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
All good, I hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater. Entering private property, twice. Aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
Listen, in my line of business, we are obliged to overstep certain limits.
We're not just talking about illegal surveillance. You were being accused of serious crimes.
There's nothing serious in what you've said, and you've got no proof that I started the fire.
Don't you worry. I'll find some.
You're going to waste time and effort on me, while terrible things are happening on this island.
Yeah? So what's going on that I don't know about?
There's a bunch of fanatics who are attacking this island's most ancient beliefs.
I suppose these are the ones who desecrated the statue of St. Brendan, while I'm looking at a man who burned down a hospital.
Influential people from your community are part of it, operating in the shadows.
You got a real imagination, detective.
There was a tunnel leading to their hideout under the Hawkins mansion, but it caved in.
Oh, how very convenient. Right. Enough time wasted. Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions.
Ouais, c'est ça.
I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced questioning.
I have no doubt about that.
Good night, Mr. Pierce.
Bon, bah voilà.
Mr. Pierce, the truth seeker. We meet at last.
Who's there?
Et on laissera ça pour demain. Voilà, sur ce, moi je vais y aller. Je vous souhaite un bon dimanche après-midi. Je passerai peut-être ce soir sur un autre jeu, je ne sais pas, c'est pas encore décidé, on verra. Hein, c'est dimanche. Hein. Voilà, voilà. Hop. Du coup, on fait comme ça. On se met là. Donc du coup, je m'en vais. Je vous souhaite une très bonne soirée, bon après-midi. Voilà, moi je vais pas faire un petit tour sur Anthem. Je vous fais des bisous et puis à très bientôt. Ciao, ciao.